You're listening to Mike Salvi's World.
Laughcast.com presents.
The entire crypto market can just kiss my ass. All right, I've been watching Ether all fucking. I've been just watching them all, and they all suck. Hi, welcome to the second. Let's start over. The Ether market can suck. My name's Mike Salvi. Welcome to episode 2. We're live. This is how it goes, baby. Look, I've had a
episode 2 of 2.0.
He's not even on yet, is he? Fuck it, bring him on.
He's not even on yet, is what he said. Episode 2 of 2.0. This is what, Mike Salvi's World 2.0?
I guess so.
Bless Your Grind edition.
Bless Your Grind. Why don't we just Ken? I don't know.
You can call the show Bless Your Grind if you want. I'll come back. I'll write you
That's
segments.
a heavy fucking thing to carry, man.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome to the Panic Hour. I'm N.A. Poe.
Welcome to the Panic Hour.
This is Steve Miller.
One of us is about to get intentionally arrested.
Yeah. All right. So, I don't know what the hell this. It's just me hanging out, and it's the podcast.
Oldie timey. You know, several years hence, that theme song. I don't know if you ought to keep that. I think if you don't change the name of the show, you should at least change the theme song because
it is kind of sad.
With the Me Too movement, I think she might have been raped. That's the thing. It's 2018. Miserable things are happening. You shouldn't get to enjoy anything, the least of which being the theme song to Mike Salvi's World. And if she hasn't been raped, she has a demon. You don't know my island.
Yeah, she's been through some shit.
Let me out, Michael.
I don't have her trapped anywhere. First of all, it's now that's from.
We are not human trafficking.
We're not. And if we were, don't worry, because don't we have one of the best human traffic
fighters in our gang of fools?
Let's not even bother. Chris, let's start the show. Or not.
This is Payday Monsanto for every boy and girl. They're foolish if they don't check out Mike Salvi's World.
And then it just fades out.
I have a major announcement to make on the show.
Let's hear it.
So major announcement for everybody. I'm starting a new rap career inspired by the works of Payday Monsanto that you just heard. I am going to start an anti-Illuminati rap outfit called Direct Deposit Archer Daniels Midland.
Okay.
Yeah. Off of Payday Monsanto. Payday Monsanto once told me HIV doesn't
Jesus
cause
Christ,
AIDS.
That took me a few minutes. What did you say? Say that again.
Payday Monsanto at Underground Arts once told me that HIV doesn't cause AIDS.
Listen, first of all, most of the people listening probably have no idea
who Payday Monsanto. Payday Monsanto was a rapper. Might still
probably
be.
still is.
Yeah.
Every once in a
Payday,
while,
if you're out there.
Payday, what the hell? Every once in a while, I'll get either an email of like new songs he's done, which by the way is always him recording in like the next room where his kids sleep. So he's like got to be like real quiet. He's always like whispering. He's like, "Oh, Salvi, check this out." And
It's
and he's just
middle-aged Monsanto.
It is middle-aged Monsanto, yeah.
Oh, he's got responsibilities now.
So I don't know what else he's up to.
You can't just be out there rapping, like taking it to the Illuminati if you got kids that the government can kill.
Especially when you got people like you coming up on his fucking coattails.
Right, coming up on his coattails, calling yourself by a knockoff name, selling, knockoff Payday merch, going around telling people that HIV does cause AIDS like some sort of lunatic.
He may have done the research. I don't know. I didn't.
You may have.
Did you?
He may have seen the documents.
Prove him wrong.
And by documents, I mean YouTube videos.
Prove him wrong, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alex is Jones a little bit.
Anyhow, ladies. Okay, so this is my friend Steve, Steve Miller, and he's just here to hang out with us. You got some segments and stuff. He's got like I asked him the other day if he would come on the show.
This is a hangover segment because I thought Bab was going to be here. I thought Jim Bab was going to be in studio. We used to do the Freedom Fiends. We had this segment that we did on Freedom Fiends called Dear Babby and Ask Us Sumosexual, and it was an advice segment where people would ask us questions, and I put out the old feelers on Twitter today, and we got questions from Mormons and non-Mormons alike about how to live their lives in a manner more similar to Steve Miller and Jim Bab, which I don't know why that's a desirable outcome, but apparently people need help, and we're here to give it to them. Yeah, we're good folk.
All right, well, we'll get to that.
Jim's smart, too.
Jim is smart.
Yeah.
And yeah, overall, he's smart. And I don't mind saying this. I hope he doesn't. I don't really give a shit. This is what he gets for the decision that he made. He was also invited onto the show tonight, too.
Which
Jim
is
Bab
why I made the segment, yeah.
Yes. I talked to him earlier, and I said, hey, are you still coming on the show tonight? And he said, no, because I have tickets to go see Steve Winwood. And I said, I'm sorry, no, it's Steve Miller is in the studio tonight. What the fuck are you talking? Steve Winwood, what are you talking
he had
about?
Early onset dementia. Oh, I got Steve Winwood tonight.
So I started singing, roll with it, baby. I was like, name one more song.
Higher
and
Love.
He could, okay, well, he didn't. He was like, I'm sure there's another hit. I said, what fucking contest did you lose? And then I said, oh, I know what it was. You got married. And then he said, I said, that's the contest you lost. And then he goes, you're on speakerphone. And I said, hi, Mrs. Bab. And I tried to recover, and it just didn't work. But he's at fucking, he's listening, he's rolling with it, baby, right now, and he's having his higher love. And you know what? Listen, he's with his wife tonight.
Valerie. That's also Steve Winwood.
Okay.
I'm the same Bab I used to be.
So he's with her tonight, and I'm with you. So who's the real winner?
Definitely Christina Bab. Well, nah.
No, Jim, not his wife.
Yo, it's their kids who didn't get dragged to the concert. That's who the real winner is, and they don't have to have the parents around. I think they're old enough to like be on their own. Well, they're libertarians. They're not going to have some babysitter. What are you going to do? Bring in an authority figure? You're James Bab.
As soon as a libertarian kid comes out, they're ready. You just let them go.
Born in all black clothing, and you just send them off to New Hampshire.
Ready. That's it.
Yep. Let them live in a cave, be raised by wolves, and let them just scream at parking meters.
They'll figure that shit out.
Yep.
Now I will tell you. Well, I guess I'm a libertarian. I don't know. I'm not really a libertarian.
Nah.
I don't think I am. Nah, fuck. But anyway, at the very least, there's certain
that
ideas
shit's gay, kids.
That shit is
Don't
gay.
get involved in politics.
Oh, you know what? Before
gay.
we jump right here, let me say this.
Believe me, I've done politics and I've sucked dicks, and doing politics is much gayer. Much, infinitely gayer.
There it is.
There is absolutely nothing more homosexual than, one, organizing a protest, two, running for office, unless you're doing it as a joke. If you're doing it as a joke, Jim Bab and I will help you for free, but you can't like have strong opinions and like actually have a point, and you can't
be serious.
Yeah, you can't be serious, and you can't surround yourself with these activist fucks who are going to be like, you need to get out there and really make a message. You've got a great opportunity here. Like, you can't waste this.
All right, we'll stay on this then.
Can't waste this on jokes.
There are certain principles that you just can't take away. Now, and I said this last time we were here, is that, the idea that I own myself is never going to go away. Now, there's a whole bunch of people that proved me wrong last year when they all fucking tackled and arrested me and arrested everybody else. So, I mean, all that shit still exists. But there are certain, like, you should let people make decisions on their own and that sort of thing. But what I'm getting at is, as a parent, that's a motherfucker. Because it's just it's like, go to bed.
Yeah. Being a parent is such a Republican activity. That shit's gay, too. Yeah.
It is pretty fucking... Well, I don't know if it's gay. So, okay, let's jump right over to this. I made a video today earlier, and it was a quick little promo video, and I said,
Right.
Mr. Gutter Faggot himself, Steve
Right.
Miller's on the show.
I won that pageant fair and square.
You did, and
Yeah.
here's the thing. Not that I got a shitload of flack, but a couple people said something, and they're like, "Hey, man, like, don't use that word." And I'm like,
I self-identify as a gutter faggot. If you don't like it, come at me, not at Mike.
"Well, okay." And here's the other thing. Like, I called you Mister.
Right.
I was like real polite about it.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't offended. I mean,
I definitely don't. I don't want to apologize for using the word.
If people want to get offended on my behalf, take that energy and put it toward
Like buy sumo coin or something.
yeah,
with
go,
it, right?
yeah, go use that hash power on some sumo coin. Sumo
What
coin.
the fuck is like sumo coin? Why do you like? Is it just? Are you into this?
Because
Like,
I'm a sumo sexual. First of all,
explain this, man. I've been off.
All right.
I've been off the fucking radar for a while.
he's been off the grid. Some of you don't. Yeah. So
Bring me back.
a sumo sexual is somebody who is attracted to big, large Asian men.
I get that part. I'm talking about the coin, man.
You're talking about the coin. It's a Monero fork.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
it.
Yeah.
And you just like it 'cause it's called sumo.
And I like Monero, and it's called sumo coin, and it's got
All right.
a couple other like minor technical advantages that I haven't really seen use cases for. But it's sumo coin, and it's really cheap. That's the other
Okay.
thing. Is it doesn't cost you a lot of money. There's not a ton of them. They didn't make billions of them. It's fairly secure.
All right.
You can use it for you could buy aprons, which brings me to my next point. I have a present for you, Mike
fuck.
Salvi. This apron that I'm about to give Mike Salvi is available exclusively
Oh shit.
from my apron novelty shop, apronsarenotacrime.com.
Oh my god. I think I know what this. Yeah. Oh no way.
This is your very own non-aggress the cook apron.
Yo, non-aggress the bullshit out of me. Okay, especially if
Yeah.
I'm cooking.
Standing there on the grill.
Hold on.
Yeah,
So I
there
get
we
to-
go. Yeah, this is hot.
Dude, thank you, man.
Yeah,
I've
you're
seen
welcome.
this, and okay, so you did tell me that you had a gift for me, but you're going to give it to me on the show, and then,
Yeah, and here we are.
well, yeah, here we are. But then when you said apron, I was like, oh shit, I forgot all about your aprons until you said that.
Yeah,
And I was like, I think I'm about to get one of these.
in the same color as the Lulberts podcast. Yeah, that's hot.
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Should I?
The Lulberts?
Yeah,
you
should I?
don't know about that podcast? Yeah, it's like it's a
Should I get in the podcast? Well, I just feel like I do. Like I don't.
Should
I'm
you
not,
listen?
like,
Should you
deep into
listen
the
to podcasts? Yeah, because
should
you
Is it
need
karma?
you need to periodically hear a very very shitty podcast if you make podcasts because hearing someone podcast very badly will teach you a lot more than hearing someone podcast extremely well.
I agree with that.
And yeah, so get into Blog Talk Radio like one day a month. Listen to something that has just garbage audio
That's
where
such a
they're
hard
just
thing.
like taking long pauses. There's no flow to the conversation. The hosts have zero chemistry. Maybe the people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And they're paying $100 a month for the privilege. Because that's the thing about Blog Talk
Yeah.
Radio is that all these shows sound like absolute dog shit. Most of the content is pretty bad. And they're paying $100 a month for this. Like you got some... and it's almost always like middle-aged people in some really rich portion of the country.
So hold on, the hosts are paying for it.
the hosts pay
Okay,
Blog
okay.
Talk Radio, yeah, and they sound
I
sound
thought
really
you were saying
bad.
these people are
I think
getting like
part of that might
$100
be
a month from
equipment, but-
people. I thought you were saying people send them 100. I'm tying the apron and everything. I thought you were saying people
Yeah, you're
fucking
ready
send
to-
them money.
you're ready
I'm
to
ready to
cook
cook.
right- you're ready
I'm
to
ready
cook
to
right
cook and get non-aggressed.
Yeah,
I'm ready to get busy.
you're a
Steve Miller.
multitasker. You're
I
a
am.
go-getter and a multitasker.
Yeah.
I got into a Twitter beef with Larry the Cable Guy. Did you see this?
No. What the fuck? Where are you?
All right.
I mean, tell me about it.
So
but
yeah,
follow him on Twitter. I
Miller,
lost
Miller
it.
twice.
It's Miller twice because he's Steve
Very
Miller.
simple.
Miller.
Steve Miller.
Do you still do the Periscope thing? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Color
so
and dicks on Periscope.
Yes, this is how I've been kind of promoting you, man. I've been telling people about. I'm like, yo, he colors dicks on Periscope.
Right.
And then I don't say anything else about you. So go
Yeah.
ahead. You got in a fucking fight with Larry.
it was
Why
a-
is he fighting with you?
It was a minor spat. So I went to Save a Lot because I'm classy, which is a
that where you
local
met him?
discount grocery chain, and they had Larry the Cable Guy's ribs. I don't know if you knew this, but your boy Larry the Cable
Why
Guy,
is he my boy?
he's not your boy.
I said, why is he my boy?
Because
okay,
he's my boy now.
Okay.
We became friends at the end of this.
All right.
So I see Larry the Cable Guy's ribs, and it's a slab of ribs, and they don't really look particularly bulky. Looks like there's a lot of bone, not too much meat on Larry the Cable Guy's ribs, and Larry the Cable Guy wants $7.99, and $7.99 will buy you most entire aisles at Save-A-Lot. Just
That's true.
Yeah, and so it came to pass. I went on Twitter. I said, Larry the Cable Guy is insane if he thinks I'm going to pay $7.99 for his ribs. And Larry the Cable Guy retweeted me and said, well, that's your loss, fella, because those are the best ribs you'll ever eat in your life. And I said, you know what, Larry the Cable Guy? You took the time. You responded.
Did you buy the ribs?
Eventually, he told people not to like harass me. Because,
Okay.
like don't.
Yo,
don't
yeah, I can
pile on.
imagine Larry the Cable Guy's face.
Yeah, what if Larry the Cable Guy was like
field
this?
day with you?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And I said, you know what? I will try your ribs. And I tried Larry the Cable Guy's ribs. He said they were the best ribs I'd ever eaten in my life. And he was very mistaken. But they were the best $8 ribs I've ever eaten in my life. I'll give him that. That was the first time I've ever paid $8 for an entire slab of ribs. So. Unless you count McRibs as ribs. If you only have $8 and you desperately want ribs, get Larry the Cable Guy's ribs. But the real action is in Larry the Cable Guy's biscuits and gravy, which is available at Dollar Tree.
Really?
Yeah, you can get Larry the Cable Guy's biscuits and gravy tree. That's biscuits and gravy tree. Yeah, he grows it from a tree. He grows it in a lab, is what he does. And I think that might be a Dollar Tree exclusive. The biscuits and gravy.
Could you imagine that meeting? He's like, all right, listen, we said we met with Dollar Tree, we met with the fucking value lot or whatever the fuck
Dollar
else.
General.
Aldi. And Dollar Tree just came up with the best. They had the best numbers. Man.
Dollar General didn't even show up for the meeting. He sent in a dollar lieutenant. Take the meeting. Disrespected me.
Well,
like I'm Larry the Cable Apprentice. Larry the Cable Guy.
I don't know. I've had a couple interactions. What I would think would
with
be
Larry
with
the
like,
Cable Guy.
Larry the Cable Guy level people.
Right. That's the great thing about Twitter is it's all out there.
Well, you know what? I always say that about like growing up. If you ever wanted to reach out to a band or whatever, good fucking luck. You had to like join the Metallica fan club and like send something to some, whatever. Now you get to fucking like you just troll them until you just tell Lars how much you hate them or how much you love them or whatever until they fucking just get back to you. And you got to do that with Larry the Cable Guy. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, Larry the Cable Guy are boys now. We're boys. He and I.
Good.
It's not close. We're not tight, But
Sure you are.
Let me tell you, I do plan on using that as a credit on future comedy posters. Larry the Cable Guy's friend. Larry the Cable Guy's friend, Steve Miller.
Once interacted with Larry the Cable Guy. That's what your thing has to be. And then you can screenshot the whole fucking
gutter
thread.
faggot, friend of Larry the Cable Guy.
So do you have so tell me about this sumo sexual column that you do, because we can't do Dear Babby, right?
Ask a sumo sexual. Yeah, people submitted a couple questions.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Did you get a lot?
Let's get to Twitter. We got like 3 or 4.
Hey, that's more than I got.
All right. So this one comes to us from Lucas Jewell.
Oh shit! What's up, Lucas?
What's up, Lucas? Good. Thanks for chiming in. And our boy Lucas writes, "Were you granted the right to be GM for a day for the Browns as part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation?" The Cleveland Browns had an extremely good day, which is why he's asking this question. They went and got themselves a quarterback. They went and got a good wide receiver. And Lucas apparently just presumes I'm dying. He says, so it's a foregone conclusion that Miller's got maybe 6 weeks to live. So,
I didn't put that part together, but I will tell you, as you're telling this, like I was getting excited. I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Like, how do I know? I didn't know this about you.
Secondly,
no.
Life is not a children's sports movie, Lucas. It's not like, oh, well, this kid's dying of cancer, so let's make him GM of the Browns for a day. Well, here's Tyrod Taylor. Holy shit, you get one more wide receiver, your cancer's going to go into remission. Well, here's one. Oh, look, and I got ourselves a kicker, too. Yeah, well, your cancer's completely gone. Go out. You're the most popular kid in school. End of movie. Roll credits. Nope.
So the answer is
they win the Super Bowl. Yeah, Browns are going to win the Super Bowl, and I'm not going to die. So,
all right, well, good. What else you got?
All right, we got Travis, for praise be unto him for sending me a microphone, asks, should
I don't know the background to that. I assume he sent you a microphone?
He sent me a microphone, yeah.
Well, there's that story.
Would you ever consider coloring vaginas on Periscope for a change?
That's a great question, would you?
Dance moves and vaginas are the road to freedom, he asks. He says. Yeah, that last part was a little editorial spin that he put on at the end, which is fine. I'd consider it. I've looked at the coloring books. Amazon's got a wide array. If you're looking for a quick hustle, by the way, put together like a dirty coloring book and just throw it on Amazon. It requires not very much artistic skill. You could probably do it like on a computer program in an afternoon or two. Amazon will print your shit on demand. So
Oh shit, that's right.
yeah. So you don't have to. It's you're not.
What a job that would be.
You're not Gutenberg. What do you do?
I print colorable dicks and vaginas and send them to Steve Miller.
Well, if you watch the Periscope, my show on Periscope, where I color dicks, occasionally I'll show the last page of my dick coloring book, and it was printed in Middletown, Delaware.
Wow.
Right, because it was printed on demand, and I like to think there was some old church woman just, howdy do, what am I printing today? War and Peace, a book with Fabio on the cover. Oh my God! What do old people like to read these days? I don't even know.
I have no idea. A book with Fabio on the cover makes sense.
I bet you old people read the books that are for sale at like train stations and newsstands.
Like
and
Acme?
Yeah, Acme, places like that. Like
somebody's buying them. They're still there,
right? And it's got to be old people. They're
still there. Like there's no bookstores have gone out of business.
It's always it's these like 300-page mysteries, and Grisham's still pounding at it. John Grisham's still.
Well, think about it. It's marketing because where did they put all the candy? Why did they put all the candy there at the level so that when the kids are waiting in the checkout line, right,
little demons.
Okay,
yeah.
So I guess is it just old people who shop on like a Tuesday morning that are just waiting in that long? Like the line can't be that long.
Well, but no, but
just kids and old people.
They're not just waiting.
I shop at Acme.
They're not just waiting in line. They're also waiting for death. And why not have like
Acme though? I guess. Yeah, some people do. You just listen, man. You could just get lost in Acme.
I'll tell you one thing. I would much rather have an experience where everybody at the grocery store is about 6 weeks from death, like at certain Acmes, than I would be at Trader Joe's, where there's excited white girls running into each other and having a little impromptu conversation blocking the fucking aisle.
I'll give you that.
So I used the F word. I apologize.
It's fine. No, but it is always more fun to be around older people.
Yeah, old people are great.
They are.
Yeah. Luckily, there's about to be so darn many.
And you don't have to get that attached to them.
You're right.
You know?
Like,
all right, Mr. Jonathan, and you forget to go see him. That's a shame.
Then he forgets that you ever did in the first place.
And then everybody wins.
It's Zen.
You want to talk crypto?
Yeah, I think we might have one more question.
Hold on. That's right. I forgot. This is for the okay.
This comes from Josie Wales.
Oh, shit.
Who asks, Federal Detention, the musical coloring book, and why not? I have no artistic skill, and I don't want to promote the people that were characters in Federal Detention, the musical. Chris Cantwell, the crying Nazi, narrowly missed being a character in Federal Detention, the musical. I wrote him out after the first draft. And the main reason I did was that I couldn't find anyone fat that was a comedian that could sing. And the song that I had for him was like half written and like kind of whack. And this is before he had turned racist. This is back when he was just obnoxious.
Yeah, when he was just a dick.
You have to remember that a lot of these people that wound up becoming like alt-right racist types,
they like incubated.
They incubated and like they hung around with only other like really obnoxious, unfuckable people.
Oh, okay,
and the unfuckability is
pretty high.
That's kind of the root of it all. But
it's funny. So, Josie, that was a great question, and I was actually really excited. I was like, "Oh shit, that would be a great idea." Until Steve started answering it, I was like, "Oh, that's a horrible." Yeah, he's right. And
I don't
put that thing. Put that away.
I wouldn't want there to like be 100 of them like printed out on a photocopier and handed out at Adam Kokesh campaign events. That would be my ultimate nightmare. You'd find me.
Because he would be like, look at how great this is. A fucking musical was written about me.
Yeah, I've been promoted.
Christ. He's still running for president.
Faggot Andrew Lloyd Webber loves me. God,
is he really running for president?
I knew you'd say no, you beautiful bitch, is what Josie said back. Look at this. We got real-time coverage.
I love the real-time coverage.
The real-time, yep.
He is a beautiful bitch.
On the old Twitter.
You're just a beautiful person.
Who?
You.
Oh, thank you. So are you, Mike.
Thanks, man.
Bless your grind.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, no problem.
You didn't do it until just now. I appreciate that.
Bless your grind.
You waited until we did it on.
Yo, Chris. You're dressed like a newsboy tonight.
Oh my God, he is.
Aside from the Atari hat, you also kind of look like the cab driver from the opening sequence of the old Siskel and Ebert show. So Siskel would get in the cab
Oh, shit.
The cab driver would turn around. He had a goatee just like that and a hat just like that. And he'd recognize him, and he'd go, with a thumbs up, because that was their thing.
That was your
thumbs
shit.
up.
You know that so
I
well.
loved Siskel and
my
Ebert.
God.
Siskel and
I
Ebert
watched
was my
it, but
shit.
I didn't get into it like that. Chris is like, give me the microphone. Hold on a
I
second.
would
Let me get this thing plugged in.
rush home
I just
from
want to
church.
say I'm looking this up right now.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can put it up on the screen if you want to for the other people that are like. So it'll save you from having to jump over and if you even give a shit enough.
It's also possible my drug-addled mind remembered another show.
You do a lot of drugs. Is this like a?
Not any good. It's a bit, but
Are you doing a fucking bit?
It was hedging in case I'm wrong.
How dare you?
I'm not doing a bit. What? My life is a bit.
I know.
Yeah.
Everything I do. That's the problem. Is like
Life is merely a bit.
I'll tell a story.
I believe it was Nietzsche that said that.
I fucking tell a story and I'm like, fuck this. Like somebody, oh, you say that. Okay, yeah, I do. And then I usually end up doing it, but then I feel like an idiot telling it twice. I don't like doing that. I don't like retelling a story
gotta
again.
Be live
It's like
comedy's live in the moment. That's why you hate the comedians that do the exact same jokes in the exact same sequence everywhere they go. It's
you can look, do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, let's talk comedy before we get into fucking crypto, man. I'm coming a lot more like
comedy
to grips with the fact that I don't mind like telling people like before it was just like fuck no, let me sneak out, let me try to do some open mics and shit like that, because the thing is like one, I didn't want anybody to fucking waste their time and come out to not see me until 1:30 in the morning and have me fucking bomb and shit and like, you know, whatever. It's like, well, give me 10 years until I'm like confident enough to know that like, yeah, I'll be down to the fucking whatever Tuesday. But honestly, I'm like kind of getting to a point where it's just like, look, I'm going through this fucking process. I'm still a baby with it. I'm brand new. I feel like it's fun. I'm getting like, I write a lot. I try shit out and do whatever. It never goes the way you think it's going to.
No.
Ever. But it like that's a positive and a negative way. Like there's certain things that like something that I said the other night.
Let me ask you
made
this.
me pause. Like I was gonna say there's something like funny that I didn't think that was the funny part yet. Now you fucking threw me off. So that's why now I'm just kind of like I go up with a couple bullets anymore and just talk.
Yeah, extemporaneous.
It's fun.
It's great.
It feels fun.
It's a form of mastery, going up there, not being married to anything specific, and just going and living in the moment.
I haven't let go of the pool that far yet.
Are you banned from anywhere yet? This is the question that I was going to ask you.
No. Just one, I don't go out enough.
I'm not sure I could trust a comedian who hasn't been banned from anywhere.
I wouldn't. Okay, fair enough. I guess it's just either A, because I just haven't gone out enough, or B, I'm just like, I come in, man, I sit, I look, I say hi to everybody. I'm not like an asshole to like.
Yeah.
It's intimidating walking in, and that may feel funny. That may sound funny to somebody else that's like been doing this for so long. Like you're intimidated by these people, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. It's not necessarily like what degree somebody's at, but it's like I don't know anybody. So when I walk into some of these, like I recognize a few people, and they may recognize me, but that's it. I'm just walking in like completely bare, raw, and like. They're like, and it's such a common thing. Like this next comedian knows who he is, but really, that's the only thing they can all say about me because they don't know who the fuck I am. They're like, here's a positive. He knows who he is. Why don't you come on up here and talk?
Yeah. Our next presenter at the AA meeting.
Right. I think I don't know what it feels like in a sense, but dude, it's so fun. It really is. There's nothing like it. And then as soon as I walk off, I'm like, fuck. I want to say this. Let me go. Can I go right back up? I love it, man. Well, all right. So there's the whole comedy story.
Yep, there it is.
That's it. That's my new and infantile excitement about comedy.
All right. Good story.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yep. I forgot what I was going to ask you.
You were going to ask me?
I was going to ask you.
What are you holding?
Did you ever see the movie Creep? Highly recommended. It's on Netflix. It was made in
it newer?
Yeah, it was made in 2014. So
not that I'm like I don't watch new movies. I haven't seen. Like the only like new, I went like the superhero movies and shit. That's all like the newest shit I've seen.
So there's this movie called Creep. It's on Facebook. It's about this photographer, and he answers an ad on Craigslist for this guy to make a video for his daughter because he's dying of cancer.
Okay.
And he gets there, and the dude is just creepy as all get out.
There's a part 2?
Is there a Creep part 2?
Keep telling the story, but I'm looking this show.
It'd be really interesting if there was a sequel. But
dude, yeah,
there's Creep.
Mark Duplass, yeah, it's the same guy. Creep 2 came out in 2017.
Oh yeah,
that's just the internet. I'm not that impressed.
2017. I wonder how the sequel. Yeah,
that shit looks fucking scary.
Same guy. Yeah, and he's
a video artist looking for work drives to a remote house in a forest to meet a man claiming to be Tell me the story, because that's the sequel, and I'm already getting ahead of myself.
But the Creep movie is very, very good. Highly recommended on Netflix, and the dude is just insane. And I think that's so much scarier than witches and vampires and shit, because you like that's
It's done.
ridiculous.
It's done.
It's out there. It's been done to death. Creepy people you see every day.
Oh shit!
Yeah, at least once a day you see somebody where you're like, ooh man, that guy might have someone hidden in his basement.
That's why I never really got into them like CSI shows. The only one I ever watched. You ever watch any of them?
Law and Order I was into for a hot minute. But
I watched Criminal Minds.
The thing I loved about Law and Order is that it was always 1 hour. They were always independent of one another. You didn't need to know any like character things or anything going into it. It was just its own encapsulated thing. It was very formulaic, and you always knew like you could time your day by it. You know? Okay. And there was never a time when it wasn't on. Like
that's the thing. Yeah, it's always on
everywhere.
Yeah, no matter where the fuck you
some channel
go.
is always going to have Law and Order on somewhere. And it's on every streaming service too. I think like Hulu has one version.
See, I won't pick it out.
Netflix has another. Like
I won't pick it out like on a streaming service or something like that. But like if you go to like a hotel or something like that, and there's nothing else on. Or like they just give you like the basic shows or whatever. There's Law and Order, there's whatever. But yeah,
right.
So Creep. Yeah, I can't watch that shit, man.
Yeah, it's so creepy. Man.
It's so weird. I try to check in because like you want to know what's going on in the news, man, but you don't.
Right.
What the fuck for? Nothing's changed.
You want to know what's going on in the crypto markets, but you don't want to know what's going on in the crypto markets.
No, I always want to know what's going on in the crypto markets. I want to know when that shit's super down and super up and super
down.
Whatever, man.
I need to reload my bag of Icon when it gets down to $2.
What's Icon? You got a lot of that?
ICX, yeah.
ICX?
ICX.
Let's talk some crypto. Grab the mic over there, Chris. You're into crypto. Crypto, Chris?
I am.
I know.
Christo.
272.
272, yeah.
It's a $1 billion market cap.
It hit 2 down at the last downturn.
This is why, like, all right, so I look at some of this shit. It's like
a lot of people are into Nexus, and it's kind of a similar project to Nexus.
Oh, really? Are they building fucking satellites in space and a fucking 4D blockchain, and they're doing all kinds? Yo, everybody's coming up with something crazy.
Space communism. It's in the white paper. It's the first 3 words. Gay space communism.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's right in the Nexus white paper. The mission of Nexus is to create homosexual space communism. It was written by Carl Anthony Marx.
Anyway.
He demands that you call him by his first and middle name. That's how gay.
Keep saying all this shit, man,
pretentious
so
he
you
is.
can drive the fucking price down so I can buy some more.
How is that down a bunch?
Nexus? Where the fuck is Nexus?
Let's
Nexus
take a look.
is earlier it was at like 2. Now it's at 280. Say.
How's Sumo?
What's up with this Sumo? All right.
No whammies, no whammies, no
No
whammies.
whammies, no whammies. 190.
Okay, yeah.
How's it been? Oh, it's down 35% from a week ago. Yeah. It was all bad just a week ago.
It was pretty bad.
It was all good just a week ago.
Right.
Now it's all
the
bad.
only cryptocurrency I have ever mined, Sumo coin.
Have you?
Right.
I never mined anything.
Yeah.
I was going to buy a miner.
Much.
That sounds so weird. I was going to buy a machine that mines coins, and I didn't. And I'm really glad I didn't, too, because I was thinking about this. I was talking to Randazzo about this earlier. Team Cryptsum. How about that?
Yeah, if you want to join Team Cryptsum and
just use the hashtag
and talk cryptos, use the hashtag. You can get yourself looped into the Team Cryptsum group chat. No big deal.
Yeah, it's not.
Good meme collection throughout the day. No big. Just a couple of guys hanging out. That's what people say on To Catch a Predator.
Flipping a couple billion coins here and there. No,
but enough about Tron.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's up. Oh, what was I saying? Mining. Yeah. I'm so glad I didn't, man, because I had the money to buy a amp miner. And then once everybody was like, oh, I'll buy an amp miner, they went up by however much percent. And I'm like, I'm glad I didn't get that shit because I wanted like a set it and forget it. I was just like, plug it in.
I want the crock pot
of crypto, right? Set it and forget it. That doesn't exist. Nope. And dude, to stay on top of it, I said to Mike, I'm lucky I feed my turtle every fucking morning. I wouldn't be in there fucking coding shit and like having to update this or whatever, and then all that. Yo, somebody plugged it in. It sounds like there's a hairdryer over your face when it's on. What the fuck? I don't know what I'm doing. So, man, and what I didn't want to believe was just buy the coins. Everybody kept saying, just buy the coins you want. Just buy the coins. I'm like, don't you want to be the supplier? Don't you want to be the man behind the curtain, like the man like supplying the streets and shit, right? You don't want to be out here flipping these coins. Like, make them. There's so much money to fucking lose that way. It was crazy. I'm so glad I stayed away from all that shit, man. I just bought and bought and bought.
I stayed off the coins.
I'm holding a bunch of shit, but nothing like.
Okay,
it's all down.
Josie has revealed. Josie has sent us the Siskel and Ebert intro, and I was right about the hat and wrong about the goatee.
Yeah, I was going to say earlier, I looked at it myself, and thanks
Where's
for
the
the
face?
compliment.
Yeah, because that
here's
dude's
the
young
cab driver.
too. He's like,
Yeah, he's a little bit more gavone than I am. I mean, I'm Italian. I'm Italian, but I'm not that
Yo, he
Italian.
does do the fucking John though. Yo, you knew this show inside and out. There's shows I know like that, but not
the
like,
best Siskel
not
and
that
Ebert
one.
was always the 10 worst movies of the year, though. Like hearing them pan shit. We should do the 10 worst coins of the year.
You want to? Let's do it right now.
No, we'll do it at the end of the year.
Let's do it at the end of the fucking podcast.
All right,
Or at the end of the minute, whatever the fuck.
At the end of the minute.
Let's do it right
Let's
now.
do it at the end of this. Scroll down the coin market cap.
Check this out. What do you want to pick on? Yeah, what the fuck's going?
I don't like Bitcoin Cash. I could talk to you about that.
Oh, fuck Bitcoin Cash in
Yep.
its face. And even though I'm holding it, it's been pissing me off ever since. Have you ever seen any? Listen, I don't pay attention to certain shit and whatever, and sometimes I just kind of go. But I just discovered the rabbit hole that is Roger Ver and him losing his shit if you say the wrong thing to him.
Yep.
Oh my God, what a fucking nightmare that dude is.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they were somebody called him. I watched this video where somebody called him a what?
Icon. Okay.
Look at Icon. What's it doing?
Breaking news.
What's it doing?
Icon is up exactly 9.11%. Illuminati involvement confirmed.
Oh shit, it really is.
Yeah. This is an exclusive.
It is an exclusive.
Right.
And I don't really care to talk too much about other people, but Jesus Christ, like, yo, I watched this video where this is like this spokesman for, this is important because this is the number 4 cryptocurrency, listed right now. And the guy that's like pretending to be this like big spokesman for it and pushing for it is a fucking baby. Have you seen any of these videos and how he reacts to any of this shit? Somebody called him a cheerleader for Bitcoin Cash, and he lost his mind and started talking about, I did all these investments and put these millions of dollars here and raised all this on my own. I'm like, nobody asked you for your resume. He just called you a cheerleader for a fucking thing. I'm a cheerleader for a lot of stuff. Relax. Anyway, so yeah, fuck Bitcoin Cash. It's been doing nothing but just going do. And you know what else it was? It was free. It was free for a whole lot of people.
Right.
Yeah, but
So-
what isn't doing do? I mean, I've been holding.
Icon, it's up
time.
9.11%.
Here, I'll switch the whole market cap changed by what? The past 24 hours. And who's up?
Is useless
BitGem.
Ethereum token up? I love the days when that's like the number one performing.
Is that a thing?
Useless Ethereum token is one of the. It's a great
Yo,
project.
here it is. Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here. What's that? $61,000 market cap.
Yeah. Useless Ethereum token is great, and Jesus Coin is great too.
Jesus Coin.
Yeah, the white paper for Jesus
Oh my
Coin.
God.
Beautiful.
First of all, when Jesus Coin came on the scene, I was like, I'm not this fucking. Where are all the Jesus Coin jokes, dude? Like, come on. He has risen. Like, dude, he went up. He went up. It went up 700%. I was like, so we're at this meetup for Steam It a couple weeks ago.
We were at
Like,
this
went
meetup
on-
for Jesus Coin. It was
for
called
Jesus
Church.
Coin. It was called Church. Now we're at this meetup, and like a bunch of people. It's just like quiet. The thing hadn't started yet. It's too long of a lull, and I'm sitting next to your boy Nate, and I go, "What's up, Nate?" I go, "Yo, what's up with Jesus Coin? Up 700%. You know where I'm gonna be Sunday? I'm gonna be in church for not and repenting for not accepting Jesus Coin into my bag." And then like it was just, come on, man. There's so many fucking crazy things. There's fuck coin or fuck token.
Fuck token. I
Come
saw that.
on. All right, so Chris, you want to know what's up? The problem is if you just sort by like percentages, that means nothing. I mean, like you really got to see what's up in like market
my
cap
problem
ranges.
is I got stuck in hold mode after we last spoke and didn't really kind of
Well, keep
keep up
holding.
to date with it.
Don't
So
sell it now. It's fucking low.
no, I'm holding like a mofo.
Icon's down to 24th on the cryptocurrencies, but still holding it up 9.11%.
Generally, is this financial? Now, do we have to say that this isn't financial advice, and that if you fucking take anything that we say and use it to go try to make money and lose it, you fucking dipshit?
You know what? I'll go ahead and say every word that comes out of my mouth is gospel that you should take
right.
absolutely literally and do everything I say to the T.
All of it.
Every last word.
It
You can
only
take
makes-
Mike's advice or not, but everything I say, I want you to carry out to the letter.
Because if you, listen, he'll meet you at the end, and then
Right.
and
And
then
I
you'll
will
talk
ble-
about.
I will
and
bless
then
your
who's
grind.
Yes, your grind will definitely be blessed.
Your grind's going to be blessed.
Do you trade, like, or do you just like buy some shit, hang on to it? Like,
I buy for like couple week-long ranges, and then if things hit my target, then I just go ahead and sell them, and then get back in, whatever you want to do.
I hear you.
Yeah, like Stratus has been kind of range bound, so that's one I've been getting in and out of.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's if you're gonna buy, now's the time. It's fucking lower than when I bought it.
Yeah.
What about like?
I've got some that I'm
are you
holding.
interested in any kind of projects? Like, is there anything that you're like, oh, that would be cool for like the future? So yeah, I'll definitely put my money there. Like, is there anything that you're kind of betting on based on what they're doing?
Yes, I think that South Korea is going to get rid of paper currency. They're going to be the first country to do so, and that they're going to write it on the Icon blockchain. That's the big swing for the fences. And this is based on like conversations that I've had with Koreans. Insert dick joke here. Insert sumo coin joke here.
Yeah.
But I really feel that that's how it's going to go down.
Interesting.
And that it'll be the first kind of national currency that's blockchain based.
There's so many cool things out there, man. One of the things I like about all this stuff too is I like the way that like social networking has changed from like just a very general like wall, which was Facebook, and everybody kind of throws up their thing on Facebook. And I like how it's kind of broken down with like things like Slack and Discord now. But it's cool because if you're interested in a coin, here, let's just pick one, whatever. Boop. Fucking Dragon Chain. Okay, so Dragon Chain.
Yeah, I love Dragon Chain.
Okay, so you can find out, you can check all their stuff. Like, I've hit up the developers and like, and not to be like impressed by like I'm not impressed that they're like the CEO. I'm a fucking CEO just of my company. That doesn't mean shit. It's just like, but to be able to reach out to these people directly, you have a question, you can ask it publicly, it'll answer. As long as you're not like, when moon? When does it go to
Lambo?
When does it go to the moon? When can I buy the moon coin? The fuck? Leave these people alone. I like that. I like that it's and a lot of them starting to follow me on Twitter. I follow them back and shit like that. You get a chance to fuck with them. Yeah, like you said, like insert dick joke here and stuff like that. It's the same thing. Like I'll run into these spaces, into some of these communities, crack a joke here, whatever. Oh shit, hey Mike, hey, what's up? Say something stupid, and then before you know it, if I need to find out something a little bit more, I can jump right into that.
Also,
so it's neat, man.
I'll sell you.
You can't do that with stocks.
I will sell you an apron for literally any cryptocurrency you might have.
How much? What do these go for?
13 postpaid. Yeah, and I'll sell anywhere in the continental U.S. Hit me up. Yeah, tell me what you're like. If you want to send me game credits, I'll take
6
your game
years ago, I
credits.
could have sent you a goddamn Bitcoin and it would have been fine.
Right. Exactly. Now you got
been covered.
Now you got to send me 5.5 vert coin.
There's so many weird things out here, man. Are you on Steam It?
My next coin. No, I'm not.
Get on Steam It. I'm telling you, man. It's look. Let's talk Steam It a little bit. I'm on it because I've been on Facebook forever. Not forever, but like since I've been on Facebook. This sounds crazy, but I've been on Facebook almost 10 years.
Oh, I've been on since 2004. I was an early adopter.
Right,
I knew
well,
people
look
at
at you.
Harvard. Yeah, I was probably one of the first 5,000 people on
I fought
Facebook.
people at Harvard, which was fun. In our Taekwondo league, not like just because they were talking shit. Like we all agreed to fight, but yeah. So okay, so Steam It like it's this. It's not the same thing. There's you put an investment into it, not necessarily money wise, but like you can get something out of it. You can sign up for free and you can buy Steam and you can do whatever. And there's all this shit with it. If you're interested, go look on their website to find out details. But like, instead of posting something stupid while I'm sitting in traffic or like sitting somewhere on Facebook, I can post it there, and then before you know it, if people like it, they vote it up. Now, if you look back at my page, I mean, I have an average of like a few cents here or there, like from each fucking post, so I may have made a total of like $9 in a few weeks. But the fact is like that's $9 extra I didn't have. There's some people that are making $9,000, and the range is like how hard you work it and figure it out or whatever. But all the platforms of YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram are all already available on a blockchain. And it's there, and it's Steam It, and that's why I keep posting all this shit on DTube and Steep Shot, which is like their version of Instagram.
Skeet Shot.
Like everything that's already existing is run so much more efficiently on this type of a platform of a blockchain and all these other things. So you're seeing everything else that's coming over to it. I jumped in the conversation, and I still have to follow and check out what the hell all this stuff was. But Mike sent me something earlier about Some like blockchain real estate shit that people are working on, I think in like Vermont or somewhere. Wherever the fuck it is. Fuck. Jump in now, find out what this stuff is all about now. I'll be a crypto fucking real estate agent wherever the hell I can go. So whatever those platforms are, that's the stuff that kind of gets my attention. You know what else gets my attention? And I'm not showing this coin, even though I do have it. I guess I got to say that. Spank Chain. You know what Spank Chain is? Have you seen Spank Chain?
I actually got to talk to you about Spank Chain.
Yeah. Let's talk Spank Chain.
Talk Spank Chain.
Do you know what it is?
No.
You don't?
Red pill me on Spank Chain.
Okay. Essentially, they're working. It's like adult industry campsites and all that shit on a blockchain. Whereas right now, for every their pitch is for every $1 that you send somebody on a campsite right now, they get 50 cents of it. Because the company gets the other 50 cents because they have to pay for the platform and all that shit and all the background stuff. But now, with this is crypto. You take your money, your Spank Chain tokens, your whatever tokens, your fucking anything you name, and you just tip the girls right there on the spot. Or the guys or whoever. And you just tip the performers right there on the spot. It all goes right to them. And whatever the fuck else. Go on spankchain.com if you want to find all the fucking details. The point is this is a $1 billion already industry that's working its way over into this too. So Dragon Chain, I don't know too much about it, but I heard that was originally kicked off by Disney.
Right. It was Disney's private blockchain that wound up having its own ICO, and it's been kind of in the shitter as of late.
Yeah, it has. But I mean, the point is people are fucking getting interested in this shit. Here's a company, this Spank Chain thing, that they're already fucking working on it. You know, and I don't it's not up and ready yet, but there's a platform for it and shit like that. Christ, there's gonna be a blockchain for you to. What are these these We Trust things and some of these loan
Metal,
companies and stuff
Metal?
like that? Which one? I've heard of it.
Metal's
I don't know anything
fairly
about
interesting. Yeah. So that's an app-based one.
All right.
And it's going to be, I guess, multi-payments, and it will allow you to go pretty seamlessly from crypto to fiat. Just boom, 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 boom. Don't know how.
You don't need to know.
I don't know anything. But
Dude, I get in my car. I don't even put the key in the ignition. It's in my pocket, and then I push a button. I don't know how the fuck any of that shit works.
Nah.
I don't need to. I'm just jumping on the future here, man. All right, well, look, man, is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Nah.
Me neither.
I think we pretty much got it covered.
We kept it under an hour.
We kept it under an hour. We got our advice in. We
take it around.
Well, I have some breaking news if you're interested for Steve.
Yeah.
Did you hear the Browns news?
What?
I don't know anything.
They had a few big trades today.
Yeah, Tyrod Taylor or Jarvis Landry or what's his face, and then that cornerback as well. Yeah. Real big day for the old Believeland Frowns. I see. When you said you hear the big news today, I thought you were going to say Kim Jong-un's coming to the U.S. I thought,
you did get excited.
Trump made my heart go pitter patter today because let me tell you, if I'm not in that negotiation delegation that Trump says, Trump should go over to North Korea with 3 people: himself, Dennis Rodman, and me. He doesn't need anybody else to get all his negotiating done in North Korea. It's all he needs. Those 3 people.
I'm sorry to have disappointed you.
It's cool.
It's all right. You still gave him some kind of good news. Before we go anywhere.
Yeah.
You went to fucking lengths for that thing on your neck, brother.
No, I didn't.
I
bought
it. Yeah, but you didn't. Look, you could have worn any bolo tie tonight.
Right. Raul told me not to wear this bolo tie.
Raul, I
Yeah.
respectfully disagree.
Right. It goes well with the shirt.
And I appreciate I appreciate Raul for who you are, for saying I don't think that's a good idea, but rock it anyway. Because I'll tell you what, listen, don't be afraid to be wrong. And this time you were wrong because that thing's that's amazing. That's a stallion. Look at that thing.
Right. The thing I like about this bolo tie is it says I'm the horse girl in your class. You know how you have that one girl in 5th or 6th grade and her name's Rebecca or Sarah and her parents are really churchy and she's super, super into horses and wears flannel every single fucking day and has braids. Yeah.
That's great.
I'm that girl.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm Sarah.
All right, Sarah.
Sarah Buckley.
Miller.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you for this fucking...
Yeah. Rock it
apron.
with pride.
Now I got to start cooking.
Right.
But I will. I'll be back in about a month, I guess. I'm 40, and I just discovered, and I know this has been around for a while, but I just discovered Instagram stories.
Oh, they're fun, yeah.
Listen, they're fun. I feel bad for these people that keep watching, but I just sing at red lights, and sometimes I sing at green lights, and that's pretty much all the fuck it is. So if that's interesting to you, which I can't imagine it is, follow me there. But look, if you want to see anything that I'm really doing, anything that I feel is share worthy, is going to be out on MikeSalvi.com, which takes you right to my Steemit website. If you want to get in touch with me, too fucking bad. Steve.
Yep. Miller Twice on Twitter. On Instagram, it's King of Bolo Ties. I almost never upload anything to Instagram. Apronsarenotacrime.com to get all your red hot fire aprons. Because
you want to show up to a barbecue like this.
Right. If I sell a couple more aprons, I'm going to make the next apron in the line, and that's going to be a good one that will blow everyone away. So
shit.
Yep. Get yourself an apron.
Well,
Josie, I have an apron for you as well. I know you're listening. So as soon as I see you again,
just giving away aprons,
or come,
man.
come to
Amazing
Delaware, collect
person.
it yourself whenever you want. Yep.
And go to laughcast.com. There's great shows here. There's a lot of funny there's so many funny people in Philly, man. There's a lot of just crazy people here. And lucky for us, they come through here. So you go to laughcast.com with 2 F's. They don't spell it right. We don't spell it right. We don't even know how many tentacles an octopus has.
Like Eric Todd says, Laughcast with 2 F's like Laugh Olympics.
There you go. All right. See you, Chris. I'll see you later, I guess, in the future. And
Cool.
the rest of you, I'll never see.
The rest of you, I'll see in the
I'll
past.
never see. I'll see you in the past. Yeah. Good night.
All right. Bless your grind.